Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. This is episode 2 of my How I'm So Productive series, where I basically teach you how to live your best life. This episode is about habits I'm trying to implement in 2024 that will basically help me feel my best physically and mentally. I didn't get a good clip of this while I was filming this video, but I start off every morning by drinking a whole bottle of water. And for me, that's my 18-ounce Yeti bottle. And I'm actually trying to drink even more water now. I fill up the water the night before so that I don't have to worry about doing it in the morning, and it's just right beside my bed. And sometimes I'll drink it even while I'm still lying in bed trying to get out. I think this is a great way to start my morning, and I honestly feel so dehydrated without it. I'm trying to continue drinking more water throughout my entire day, though it's definitely something I still need to work on this year. Before we continue with the video, I'm gonna encourage you guys all to subscribe to my channel. Currently, we're at 71 subscribers, which is an improvement of 5 subscribers over my last YouTube video. However, YouTube says that only 13.2% of my viewers are subscribers, so if the other 86.8% of you guys did subscribe, we would go from my current 71 subscribers to 538 subscribers, which is less than the calculation in the last video, but I don't care. That would still be really insane. So thank you guys, and please subscribe. My next habit is journaling, and it's something I've definitely experimented a lot with in the past. Last year, I was actually pretty consistent with my journaling and managed to journal over 200 days, but I was definitely learning a lot about it through the process. There's definitely so many ways to journal, and I think it's honestly something you just need to figure out yourself. For me, I don't use any prompts, so I just talk about what's on my mind that day, and that usually will either be like a recap of the previous day, something I'm looking forward to today, or maybe even just my feelings. But regardless, I think journaling has been one of the most healing things in my life, and I really think it's kind of an essential habit if you want to start improving your mental health. This next habit is one I started in 2023, and it's definitely changed my life so much for the better. And this is yoga. Specifically, I'll be talking about asana, since I haven't really dabbled much into other parts of yoga, though it's something I definitely should start doing with all this extra time I'm gonna have in my first semester of 2024. So each morning, I've actually been doing the 30-day flexible mind, flexible body challenge with Yoga with Cassandra, and I really enjoy it actually, because it's able to give me 30 days of like different kind of stretches each morning, and I never feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. So I just repeat the cycle every 30 days, and it just helps me feel so much more kind of limber in the morning, and I really feel like I need that to just feel my best in my body every time I wake up. This is a very little habit I'm starting to implement this year, but I want to use the time while I'm brushing my teeth to look at the vision board I made, because that's the only way it'll be effective. So this is just some footage of me doing that. These next clips are about my skincare routine, though I don't think I introduced it the way I've been introducing every one of these habits in the voiceover, so I just wanted to preface you guys with this. It's 7:37, so I have a good... Oh, I have an idea for lighting. Is that better? Maybe. Okay, yeah, it's 7, and I can even get lighting here, but I don't know if that would be good to have lighting there, but, you know, now we have some lighting. Yeah, but I could just turn on the big light, but I don't want to, because it's directly over my head. Yeah, 7:37, probably 7:38 now, and I have to leave maybe a little before 8:30, so I have a good 30 minutes maybe. So I'm just going to show you guys my skincare routine. So first, I'm applying clindamycin phosphate, which I think you're not supposed to like rub it, you're supposed to just tap it, but guys, if I like literally just tap it against my skin, it's gonna take forever to put it on. So it's a little bit of rubbing action going. And I've also put this on my back because, guys, I have like kind of... Okay, so now I'm filming on top of my skincare fridge, which is why because this is where I'm getting my skincare. So that's why I wanted to explain like why, like you might wonder why am I doing my skincare in my room instead of in the bathroom like most people do. And it's because two reasons actually. One, I wash my face in the shower. Like it's kind of ironic because I literally bought a headband to for me to wash my face without getting my hair wet. But I wash it in the shower anyway, so I just use the shower cap. I don't know why I talk like that. I could just talk normally while I was like doing all of this. But yeah, now I'm applying. I should show my products first. Being a bad influencer. From the mycin phosphates kind of in this bottle, and there's this applicator like this. I probably should have shown that for a little longer, but it's okay. And then now it's almost over. It's the Glow Recipe PHA plus BHA like toner, just like their exfoliant. And this was actually part of a birthday set that I got along with their dewdrops. So I don't think I'm gonna buy it again because I don't really need it, but I got it and I was like, you know what? I want to try like a chemical exfoliant because I've heard it like can make your skin smoother. So, and skin texture was definitely kind of an issue for me. I just have like a lot of dry skin, you know, and it would make often like putting makeup kind of hard because it would develop texture under, and yeah. So now this is my holy grail, the Haru Haru Wonder Toner. It is Korean, but I think this trended a while back around the same time as snail mucin, but people are saying this was like better than snail mucin, and I think it's a really personal preference, but I personally like it better. It's probably because you have to feel me. And I feel like sometimes people's toners are pointless, and they might be, but this one is really moisturizing, and it's never broken me out. And I also like to use it to gua sha. So, and this is such a strange thing. I literally gua sha only the right side of my face because I remember seeing a oh, what am I saying? I remember seeing that the right side of my face was like fatter than the left side of my face in pictures and like selfies, and it just irked me so much that I just like I want to slim down the right side of my face to match the left. The video keeps randomly stopping, oh my god, but I use this toner on my lips, like, it's a little weird, but whenever I do my skincare sometimes I get dry, so I like doing that. And it was because I heard somewhere that hyaluronic acid was like a lip plumper, and this is hyaluronic acid, so I think that's why I started doing that. I'm about to run out though. And then after that I layer on top with my Skin Food lip balm, which I really like. I have been using the Laneige like lip mask, but okay, I should just throw this away. I'm not gonna get any more product out of this. But it's in my bag, not here. And it's expensive, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna keep buying it. It's just so expensive. Okay, now we're gonna use this unseen sunscreen from Supergoop, which is kind of expensive too, but yeah. I'm literally about to run out of this. I'm squeezing out the last drops, but the bottle actually makes it pretty easy to do that. Okay, now, yeah, let me just put this. Oh, I forgot. I actually did something out of order, guys. Now, let me just try to scrape this screen onto that hand. This is a little silly, but you know, sometimes mishaps like this happen. I forgot the watermelon dewdrops. So let me just like use my other hand to kind of like get this in my hand. I usually only do one dewdrop too, because I find it's moisturizing enough that I can just like spread it. Or it's not even. It's moisturizing enough that one is enough, and also I can kind of spread it throughout my skin. Okay, now that I've done that, I theoretically should let it dry, but I'm not that patient. I'm just gonna get the sunscreen and put it on top of that. was realizing, like, I was like not complaining, but I was like, before when my ankle was weird, I was like, how am I gonna be in frame? I could have just like kneeled, squatted, bent my knees a little. Like, why was that so difficult? You know, you live and you learn. So this next habit is obviously making matcha, which is something I've been trying to do every morning this year. I've been somewhat consistent, and on the mornings where I've woken up late, I usually just buy it. However, I love making it, even though I don't have the best quality matcha and I'm not a professional by any means. I try my best. So just to give you guys a little bit of my recipe here, I always use 175-degree water, and I first sift my matcha into the bowl. I usually do about 2 scoops. I think it's like 2 teaspoons or something. I don't know. And at the same time, I use honey and stevia to sweeten it. So I put that in the bottle that I'm going to use. And I usually add a bit of water to the bowl and kind of whisk it, and then like add some more and like fully whisk it. I think I saw on some like Instagram reel that you're supposed to do it that way. I don't know, but that's just how I do it. And I also put some hotter water with the honey so that I can like kind of dissolve it, so it's not just like at the bottom of the drink, which is what you see me doing in this clip right now. But after I'm done with all of that, I put some ice, because I usually have it ice, into the bottle that I'm using, and then I pour the matcha on top of that, and usually add some oat milk as well. After I do my matcha, sometimes even during it, I forgot to include a clip of this, so I'm just going to talk about it here as my sixth habit. I take multivitamins and some other supplements, so that's something I want to be even more consistent about this year, especially because my diet can be limited at times since I'm kind of a picky eater, but I'm just looking out for myself, so that's kind of the spirit I want to foster. Something I definitely want to do more of in 2023 is reading. I had a big reader era maybe a year ago, but the problem was that I really didn't read for fun and it always felt forced. So I'm trying to make reading a much more enjoyable and consistent activity this year. Next, I'm going to talk about working out, which is something I definitely neglected a lot in 2023 because I was super busy with school. But because I'm way less busy this semester, I want to start working out consistently again. My mom works out almost every day, so my plan is really just to join her in her workouts. She usually uses workout videos and does a combination of weightlifting and cardio in our home gym. However, I've also given some thought to possibly doing like my own split, like push-pull legs, and maybe even working out in the morning since I go to school at 10 each day this semester, and my mom usually works out after she gets home from work, so that's like 6. This very last habit is something completely necessary in my life, which is practicing cello. And I want to do it more consistently, although I've been pretty consistent this year, especially since I started using the Tonic app, which has kind of like motivated me to practice every day. But other than that, I really feel that I want to have more direction in my practicing instead of just kind of playing things to play things. I want to be more intentional. So that's just one example of something I'm trying to change. And I also want to post every day on my practice account. So that concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making this one, even though I'm very tired editing this. It's kind of late at night. It's almost 11. But stay tuned for the next episode in the series. I am pretty sure I'm going to do one on kind of like my Friday reset routine. So I'm very excited for that.